Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So this is UFC 3 beta, and the only way you can get this beta is through EA Access, meaning you have to have an EA Access subscription on the Xbox Live. That's the only way you can get this UFC 3 beta. If you have a Sony PlayStation, then you are out of luck, okay? If you have a PC, you can get it, and if you have an Xbox, you can get it. So, not sure on a PC, maybe not on a PC. I think this is only exclusive for the Xbox. So I'm sorry, only on the Xbox you can get it, guys. Sorry. You gotta have EA Access on the Xbox Live. So let's go really quick with the UFC 3. One major change that you will notice on the UFC 3 beta is the ability to choose between native 4K, yes, native 4K or performance mode. Performance mode gives you a much better stability of the game, less lag, much smoother experience. The native 4K will give you still that kind of same smooth experience, but there will be some lag here and there because now you're running at the 8 million pixels native 4K. There are no HDR at the moment, but that's not to say that they will not implement HDR in the future when the game is released in whenever, February, March, I'm not sure. So anyway, let's go right through this game. Let me also show you some more features that are available. There's a couple of more features that are available on this game. Features like different types modes of camera. Now you can choose 4 different types. You can choose classic, you can choose a wide, medium, and tight. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let me start the game first. Let me advance it to fight. The loading time is really not that long. It's really fast. I don't know, but like maybe 12 seconds, less than 12 seconds. Actually, 5 seconds. Now, what you're looking at, it's native 4K. So what I'm gonna try to do here, I'm gonna bring it in a little bit closer to the camera, like that, so you guys can see a little bit better. Is that good? There you go. Now, as far as the graphics, I do notice that there's a little bit of a higher polygon on the textures, and I do notice that the volumetric light, it's improved, and the anti-aliasing, it's almost non-existent here. So the graphics are a little bit improved. They're not drastically improved, but there are a little bit. There's some few nuances here and there. It's a little bit of improvement from the last year, okay? But it's not a drastic improvement. All right, so let's go jump right into it. Now, this is a tight mode. What you're looking at, it's a tight mode, which is a close-up mode, which is one of my favorite modes. Oh, it's over, dude. All right, let me show you a couple of things. All right, the first thing first, let me show you the visuals. You see, currently I have it set to favor resolution. You do have an option of switching between native 4K and then performance mode. Performance mode will give you a little bit better fluidity, but you're gonna lose that, native 4K, which I'm gonna show you to you right now. Here. Now it's running at 60 frames per second. It's more fluid, but I personally, prefer a native 4K because with a native 4K you get much better visuals because you're getting 8 million pixels. You guys cannot see it here, but I personally prefer a native 4K. So I'm going to switch to a native 4K. I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to go right over here, go to visuals, and switch to favorite resolution. And I'll bring my camera a little bit closer, like that. There we go. And then I'm going to favorite resolution. And then we're going to go back, jump right into it. And you're going to see, obviously, now performance still there. It's not as fluid, as fast as the performance mode, but I personally prefer a native 4K because with the native 4K, this game looks stunning. It comes to life, honestly. It's just, you truly appreciate this game on your TV in native 4K, and people, when they walk in, when they see you play this in native 4K, they're gonna think that you were watching a UFC fight or something. That's how realistic it looks. All right, so let me show you some more other features that are available. Let me go to the settings. Let me go to gameplay. Now this is the cool feature right here. Camera style. Right now I have it on tight. And when you have it on tight, you get that close-up of the fighters. And close-up of the fighters is what you want to truly appreciate that native 4K. You have the medium one, which is a medium shot. You got the wide shot, which is the wide shot. And then you got the classic one. That's the usual one. But I like to keep it on the tight mode. Tight mode and native 4K resolution. That's the best way to truly appreciate this game. All right, so let's continue this. So far, I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing. This is definitely, look, EA Sports is definitely improving their games this year. They're definitely learning their lessons. I don't know how many. They got like 3 or 4 EA Sports games. They support native 4K, including Madden, FIFA, I believe NBA Live. So, and then including this one too, UFC. So EA Sports is definitely switching to native 4K. They're adopting the native 4K big time here. As you guys can see, it looks fantastic. Oh, it's over. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on, get him. Oh, come on. Come on, get up, get up, get up.
15 seconds.
So there you have it, guys. Obviously, I cannot do the entire fight because I only have like maybe a minute left on this video. But as you guys can see, it looks great. It truly looks stunning. Definitely a huge improvement from last UFC 2 game. The native 4K is definitely the way to play. If you're gonna play this game, you gotta play it in native 4K. And you're definitely gonna have much better experience playing it in native 4K. Alright guys, so there you have it. If you guys want me to do some more videos of this UFC 3, if you want to see some more videos and calibrations, I can do it. But so far, very impressed with what I'm seeing here.